And we're live. YouTube, we're live. What is up? What's up? Make sure all this is set up right. Making sure that's set up. Good, looks good, looks good. Think everything's working, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not too zombified. I'm just a pale person, I think, though. I'm a little bit pale. What's up, guys? Pocket Prophet coming back live. What is up? How are things doing? How are you today? Just what's up? Who's in the house? I had a like. Someone dropped a like. We got somebody in the house already. What's up? Let me know who you are. Who's here? You guys kind of know, hopefully by now, my live streams are a little different than maybe other people's. I'm talking with you guys, not just at you. So I want to know who's here. I want you guys to comment below. And hey, Miss Deals, she is here. You're finally back. You're here. Jennifer, what is up? You made it through. Yeah, I made it through the all-nighter, sort of, I think. I might be dead. I don't know. I could be a zombie right now. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I made it through the all-nighter. So, all right, some more people. Let's see. Jennifer, hey, what's up? North Carolina. What is up, Miss Jennifer on Cloud9? Gonna just kind of wait to see if some more people show up. It looks like sorry guys, a lot of people are coming in. So if you guys are just joining, make sure you hit the like button, smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe and the little bell notification. So when I go live, you guys know that I'm going live. But how does everything look? Does the camera looking good? Still a little, you know, making sure it good. Jennifer said smashed it. Thank you. Let's just do a little test here. Lighting is all right. Hey, we all know that light's probably going to go out at some point, and I'll have to beat it. But let me know in the comments. Make sure the light's looking good. You guys can hear me. All that's looking good. So make sure you do. You guys like my Band-Aid? I have a child's Band-Aid on my finger. So I actually, for this little live stream, I was requested. Someone had messaged me, and they wanted to talk about Amazon merch some more. Sorry, my jaw. Talk about Amazon merch a little bit more, some more information, and yes, see and hear. Okay, good. Miss Deal says she can see and hear me. That's important. But yeah, I had someone message me and say, hey, I'd love to learn a little bit more about Amazon merch. Just any information I could give or share would be great. You know, anything like that. So I said, sure, absolutely. I would definitely like to do that. Help out any way I can with that. And you guys also know in my live streams, we kind of go all over the place. So it's not always just the one thing we talk about. We talk about a lot of different things. So, hey guys, if you guys are just coming into the video, I want to know who's here. Go ahead and comment below. I want to talk to you guys. I want to have a conversation. I don't want to just talk at you. So it looks like we got about 5 people or so in here. I don't know how accurate that is. But also make sure you guys hit that like button. So let me know where you're from, who you are, you know, how your day went, anything like that, just so we can get a conversation rolling, because I want to talk with you guys. So, but yeah, totally, I had that message, and you guys feel free to do that too. If you have a topic that you think you want to talk about, or you might have more knowledge than I do, and I can learn something from you guys, absolutely. So, Susan, packing an Amazon shipment right now. Yeah. I wish I could have done that, but I was busy. So, Jennifer said she listed it today. James Thrift. Hey, all right, everyone, pause for a minute, okay? Pause for a minute. James Thrift, my man. Last stream, we were talking about you know, a little bit how to support the stream, how to help me out, and that guy right there, he went and he donated $2 to me, and I totally appreciate it. It's so awesome, and I wanted to give you a shout out, James, because that was awesome. I really appreciate it. You guys know YouTube, if you don't have a huge following, you don't make anything. So for him doing that, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys wanted to do anything like that, James is like, oh, you're going to make me blush. Hey, man, I really wanted to shout you out. I do really appreciate it, and I look at that stuff, and I don't take it for granted. So really do appreciate that. And if you guys wanted to support the stream or whatever, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do, what is it, the super chat, and I can't do that. So down in the description there's a PayPal, and you guys don't have to, really, and I'm not trying to push it or anything, but it was really, really cool of him to do that, and I was stunned. I was like, oh, amazing, awesome, and I really do appreciate it. So James, you're the man, my homie. Thank you for doing that. Do appreciate it. But anyway, let's get moving on to a little bit about the stream and what topic. So James actually also wanted to talk about merch some more, and he had some questions about, he's stuck at tier 25 and some information. He just wanted to talk about it, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to hang out, have some talk about Amazon merch. Everyone in the comments, let me know, are you guys doing Amazon merch right now? Are you approved? Have you started? Have you not? I just kind of want to gauge who's all here that has done it. So Jennifer says no. Have you signed up for it, Jennifer? Or have you not? Have you just, you're not sure yet? You don't know the information yet? Let me know in the comments about that. What about you guys? Susan, if you're still here, are you doing Amazon merch? Jennifer says, that's different than... Yes, it's completely different. I applied this past week. I imagine it'll take a while. And Susan says, approved, okay? Yes, okay. Yeah, cool, all right, good. If you are not signed up, and I think someone had said, is it different than Amazon FBA? Let's see, I've been at a family dinner with the in-laws. Ooh, have fun with that. Jennifer says, making t-shirt thing. And Miss Deals, you haven't applied. Well, why the heck not? I told you guys you need to apply ASAP. But yeah, Amazon merch is completely, 100%, completely different than any other Amazon service. Sorry guys, my eye's twitching here. James says, request to join if you're not. This free money people know cost you. Yeah, it's free. Susan says, what's the phone app you use? Okay, so we'll get to that. We will get to that. So make sure you guys are signing up. It is such a good service. It is completely different than Amazon FBA. It is its own entity. It's its own thing. So if you don't want to do Amazon FBA, you don't have to. But if you want to do Amazon merch, do that, because it's completely separate. You don't have to do both, or you don't have to have them conjoined. It's completely different, because FBA is you're selling physical products, and merch, you're designing a t-shirt, or designing designing a logo or whatever, and uploading that to Amazon so they can market it and sell it, and then you make money off the royalties. So if I make a shirt that says I love squirrels, okay, and I just type it and that's what I write, and I upload it and I put it on Amazon, and someone looks for I love squirrel shirts, and they see mine, I'm like, that's exactly what I want. I want that I love squirrel shirt. They click on it, they buy it, okay? Amazon prints the shirt, sends the shirt, ships the shirt, but I make the royalty off my design. I assumed I won't be able to make them without some... No, that is not true, Miss Deals. I remember now you said... Yes, okay. You do not need any money for Amazon merch, you guys. Like, zero. That is why it's such a good program, and why you guys need to do it now, before anything changes, okay? Ah, my neck. That overnight thing I was at. My neck. Anyway, you do not need any money, okay? That's why Amazon merch is so great, and why you guys should do it. Do you have to pay monthly seller fees? No, I don't think so at all, Miss Deals. To my knowledge, no. Let me know if anyone else knows better than I do on that one, because I don't, because I already have FBA and all the other stuff. So like, if I do end up paying fees, it's part of it. But I don't think you pay any fees, because that's cost analysis in the price of your shirt. Like if you price it too low, you put it at $9.99 or whatever, then you'll pay fees. But if it's over the $12 or $13 price point that you are the one pricing at it, you won't pay any fees. So I believe Amazon merch is completely free, completely free, and you don't need any money to do it, because there's apps. James says no fees, they sell it and you get, that's basically, you get paid a commission. Hey, finally got the notification 10 minutes instead of 1 hour late. Hey, thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. Hey, you guys, before I forget, smash that like button, helps me out. But yeah, no fees, so no fees, completely free. So basically, it's how do I put this? It's one of these things, you do the work and it just keeps working for you. It's something that for the most part doesn't go away as long as you're making sales on those shirts, okay? So it's super awesome, super awesome program. It's crazy. You do the work and then it just keeps selling, hopefully. It keeps selling, hopefully. And then you upload more, and those ones keep selling, and these ones keep selling. So it's like this snowball effect that happens, which is really awesome. But okay, so it's completely free. We touched on that. As long as you get approved, which you need to do right now, get approved, okay? Get approved. It's completely free. Now, people, like I had seen in the comments saying, well, you're going to need all these programs. You're going to need a computer and special programs and whatever. That is just not true. Okay, I'm going to speak on a program that is only on iOS. I'm sorry. It's only on iPhone. It's the one I use, so it's the only one that I can really recommend, and it's the only one I've ever used. And I use it for a bunch of different things besides Amazon merch. I use it for my thumbnails, all that stuff. Boo. James, you know what? Don't boo iPhone. Like, I was an Android user. I used Galaxies and stuff, and I made the switch to iPhone because iPhone had better, for me, apps for creativity. So I can, you know, use programs on there. Android for life. Just try it. I would suggest it. But I needed the iPhone because, or I wanted the iPhone because it had smoother running programs for editing videos, like iMovie and green screen stuff, and I made the switch, and I'm telling you, like, for creativity and work, I have had nothing but good things to say about Apple and their products. Does that mean you can't get that with the other ones? I'm sure you can. I just made the switch, and I won't go back. Unless I do, and then I find it, and I like it too. So I'm just saying, I won't go back for now. But anyway, so we talked about, you got me all off track, but okay, so the program I'm going to talk about is only on iOS, and I don't know if anyone in the comments have a good program for Android or Galaxies or any of those programs that they use to make shirts or designs. If you do have one, please leave in the comments, and I'll try to touch on it so those people can get that. But the program I use is called Over. Just, that's all it says, is Over. That's the program on iOS. And it is amazing. Like, it is really good. And it's free. Completely free. I have not spent any money at all for the program or anything. You can. There are things you can, like, in-app purchases, or you can do the Pro account or whatever, and then you get, like, more designs or more fonts or whatever, but haven't needed it. James says Paint.net on Windows is just as easy as Microsoft Paint, very powerful. Jennifer, do you have a company name when you sign up? I just use everything under the same business stuff, so that would be something you would have to figure out individually with the business side of things. And if you would wanted to make your merch a different entity or something, so you would have to figure that out on a personal level. I just do it all under the same kind of umbrella just because it makes it easier for me that way. But you would have to figure it out individually for yourself. But so the app for iOS is Over, and it's like a yellow circle box thing or whatever, and it's so amazing. You just have to know the template for the use of the app. So if you're doing Amazon merch and you download Over, just hit the little plus sign, and up at the top it's going to have like a grid numbers. It's going to say like 2300 by 2700, whatever. Click on that little spot and then type in your own, and it's going to be 4500. So on the top line it'll be 4500. Okay, underneath that it's going to be 5400. So 4500 and then 5400, and that is the exact perfect grid that you need to use for Amazon for them to accept the designs. That's the template that they ask for. Now, if you guys are like, I don't know at all what you're talking about, you're crazy, it'll make sense when you kind of download the app and look at it. You'll see what I'm saying. Grid, box grid, up here, it'll say those numbers, click on it, type in 4500 and then 5400. And then that will be the correct grid to go ahead and start making your design. So highly, highly recommend it. It's free. Okay, so Amazon merch is free. Okay, you don't pay any fees when you sell a shirt. You don't pay anything. Okay, you just get money when your items sell. Okay, there's no like downside with that. Secondly, you can do it for free because there's apps and technology that are right at your fingertips that are free. So again, you're not spending any money. You're basically making money for nothing except for your time and your design. Okay, so super, super important to do that. All right, so the next thing I think, I know James had brought it up before, talking about tiering up. And if you guys don't know what that is, with Amazon merch, it's kind of with, what does he say? James says it's intimidating until you get your first, yeah. It's with anything. James saying it's intimidating. It is a little bit, and I think a lot of people overcomplicate it, and they get worried or scared that my design's not good enough. Well, you got to just learn the process. Learn the process, whether it's just putting up a poop emoji, you know, you just got to figure out, V-neck is for, hey, come on, man. I don't care. Get off me. I had a nasty comment, guys. He was calling me naughty words. I didn't appreciate it, but I don't care. He didn't like my V-neck. Yeah, he's just a hater. I mean, I could just go naked. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I like them. They don't constrict my neck. I know, I'm Susan. I'm just using that as an example. She's like, you can't use emojis on merch. Okay, I'm just using an example. Even if your design is crap or whatever, then as long as you're learning the process and you're getting that first design in and that first information learning process, it's still valuable, even if it's not good or it's not gonna sell. Learning that process, getting it on there, and putting it out there, then it's super, super important to do. Oh, come on, you guys. Stop fighting in the comments. Hey, let the haters be haters. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care. For the people that actually want to be here and actually learn and have a good time, I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much for being here, okay? So let's move on. So it's free program, okay? You don't pay anything. Tiering up. So we're gonna talk about tiering up a little bit. So with Amazon merch, they start you in levels, okay? They don't want you to go crazy and, you know, just start designing things and then you're not selling it. They want you to learn the process, and they want you to go slow and make sure you're actually selling items before you're just uploading 100 designs that are just not good or not selling. So when you first start, I think they give you 10, so you can upload 10 designs. That's it. Okay? So with those 10 designs, you have to kind of show them that you kind of know what you're doing, or you've learned the process, and they just don't want to give you too many to start with. So you get like 10, and you go from there. And then after you sell so many, I think you almost have to sell the amount that you're at. So if you, or double it. So if you're at 10, you have to sell at least 10 or 20 or whatever it is of shirts before they tier you up again, and that will be like till 25. And then when you're at 25, you have to sell 50 or whatever it is, and then they'll tier you up to 100 shirt designs. So it kind of goes like that. James says, it blew my mind when my first shirt sold. Yeah, it's always a good feeling when that first one sells. It's super, super fun. But anyway, so definitely look into that. You're going to have to just know that when you first get started, you're going to just only have about 10 designs to start with. Okay? You're only going to have 10. And you got to just make good on that. And so you put your 10 designs up, see if they sell. It takes time. Make sure you guys are really working on keywords and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what I got here. I will just remove block. All right, I think I was able to block that guy. We don't need that in the chat. But anyway, so yay! We don't need any of that business. But yeah, so you're gonna get your 10 designs, and you're gonna go ahead and upload those, and then you're just gonna hopefully they sell. Hopefully they sell. And let me just block that guy. I don't. Sorry, guys. Let me check here. Hopefully that fixed that. We'll see. Anyway, but so you're gonna get those 10 designs, and then you're gonna go ahead and upload them, and it's gonna take time, guys. Don't expect to sell anything right away, okay? Don't expect to sell stuff right away. It's gonna take time, okay? It's really gonna take time. You're gonna have to learn the process and go that way. So, sorry we kind of got off track. I was trying to read your guys' comments, and I got a little sidetracked with some other people. So, you're gonna get 10. You're gonna upload, and you're gonna go that route, and just make sure you upload those 10. Okay, you want to get to that 10 mark, and then, you know, if they're not selling for a couple weeks, then go back in and try to re-engineer them, look at better keywords, all that kind of stuff, and then if that's not working and they're still not selling and it's been a long time, delete them and do another one. Delete them, do another one, and always be looking and working on more designs. So, like if you have a submission amount of 1 or 2 shirts per day, well, make sure you have some already ready to go. So every day you can go on there and put 2 on, put 2 on, put 2 on. It's just better to have them in the chamber ready to go. So, but everyone is, Donna, you have to be a designer. I have no knowledge of designing. I have no graphic designs at all. Right? Yeah, Miss Deal, I've arrived. I got trolls. Woo! Just kidding. James says, I bought my own shirt to see the quality. I have one of each design on my wall. Hey, that's pretty cool. You're going to have a wall full of shirts pretty soon if you keep doing it, though. But, yeah. All right. I don't know if we got way off topic there. I was a little distracted trying to fix that so you guys didn't have to look at all that stuff. So, so we talked about tiering up. The more you sell, that's when you'll tier up. So if you start at 10, you got to sell so many, then you get to 25 designs, and when you sell 25 designs or 50 or whatever it is, then they'll give you 100, and so on and so forth. It also depends on the time of year, because right now they don't want a crazy explosion of stuff, so they're kind of slowing it down for people. They're not giving a tier up like as quick because it's that holiday season or whatever, and they can only keep up so much with the demand of it. So, you know, that's kind of, Jennifer says, do you have to upload every day? Are you talking for the merch? No, you should try. I mean, if you can, but I don't. You guys know I have a lot of things going on where, you know, YouTube, Amazon FBA, eBay, all that kind of stuff. So I try to, you know, just because the more designs you have on, the better chance you're going to sell items. So you try to, but you don't have to. You don't. I sell stuff still. Like today I had like, I think 4 or 5 sales on merch, and I haven't uploaded a design in like 2 days. So James says, you want to fill up your, yeah, you want to fill them up because you can't sell if they're not there, you know. How long did it take you and James to get approved? It took me a while to get approved, for sure. I applied. It's been a while. I applied, and it took like months. It took like, yeah, I think it was about the same for me, James, about 4 months to get approved. And, you know, just getting approved is important. And then trying to start to take a little bit of action. Because everyone gets that where they apply, and then they don't hear anything, and they kind of just, whatever. You know, they're kind of done with it, because why are they going to put that work in if they're not even approved? And then you get approved, and you're like, all right, I'm approved. And then you're like, all that information I learned 4 months ago, I got to relearn it to start actually making designs and t-shirts. So it's kind of one of those things. But so that's why I said it's super important just to get approved first. Just get approved. And then come back, do your designs, do your research when you have that energy, that excitement. I got the approved email and I had forgotten about it. Come on, James. Donna says, can you tell us about your first design? Sure. That is one of those subjects. you got to be careful of you're not completely sharing your information, because there's a lot of copycats and things, which is not necessarily like a bad thing. Like it is, but it isn't, and I'll kind of explain that. But I think my first designs were related to a business that I helped somebody with. So I helped design a couple t-shirts for that. And then it also, like I said, just learning the process, guys. I was learning the process. So I'll give you guys a good example that it was really hot and not so much now. Fidget spinners, okay? Y'all know about fidget spinners, don't you? Just tell me yes in the comments, because if you tell me no, I know you're lying, because I know everyone knows what a fidget spinner is. So when fidget spinners were really hot, they were hot item. I had made a few designs related around the fidget spinners because kids were looking for them, parents were looking for them, whatever, and you know, that was a trending topic, that was a thing that was hot. So, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the chat, guys. But definitely, yeah. So I made a few fidget spinner shirts, and they sold, you know, pretty well. I sold a few, and that went pretty well. So that's kind of, I don't know if that answers your question. Some of my first designs were about fidget spinners and things. So that is another good topic, guys. Trending, you know, things that are in the news, or you know, stuff like that. That's all gonna be topics people are looking for, keywords people are looking for, and it's only gonna help your items sell. So I'm having a hard time because I want to keep things in order, but then I'm like, I don't really care. I just want to just have fun and talk to you guys. And you guys know by now, if you've been here before, that's kind of what I do. But I'm trying to make sure I get to points so everything kind of gets answered. So we talked about, it's free, an app you can use. If you guys haven't checked that out, the app is over on iOS. We talked a little bit about tiering up on how to get more designs. So the next thing I kind of want to talk about is pricing point. James says your shirt will be just as searchable as, yeah, exactly. It'll be just as searchable with any other Amazon product. So you want to really focus on keywords and stuff. But let's talk about pricing point real quick. And this is kind of a topic that can go kind of a bunch of different directions. Oh, hold on a second. It can kind of go a couple different directions because there's a couple different strategies people use. There's like the strategy of high volume, lower price. And people will, if they're at 10,000 designs, you know, they're just going to pump out designs and they're going to put it at like, I don't know, $13.99 or $14.99 or whatever it is, because they're going to make only like $1 or $2, but they have so many designs that they don't care. They just want to pump them out. And, you know, that's what some people do. And there's other routes you can go where you price it higher, and maybe it takes a little longer for a lot of sales, but you make more. Hello, thank you for stopping in. But so there's kind of a different strategy. Now, I also look at the strategies as where are you when you start? So, or later into your merch career. I suggest when you first start Amazon merch, you try to go cheaper, okay? James says all mine are $14.99 for now. It nets about $2.94 per shirt. Yeah, if you're at $14.99, you make about $3 on each shirt. But so let's talk about that for a second. So what I suggest for if you're just starting merch, okay, I think, and this is what I did. You don't have to do this, but this is what I did. I went cheap. I went to where I was making, like James was saying, like $2 or $1, whatever it was to get that sale, those sales coming in to first start. And it's important because we talked about tiering up. You have to get sales to be able to upload more designs, okay? So it's kind of one of those stepping stones. So I priced cheap because obviously my designs weren't that great to start off with at the beginning, and they're probably still not that good, but to start off at the beginning, but you needed those sales to be able to upload more designs. So if you're first starting, I did, and I would suggest, not everyone's gonna do this and everyone's different, I would suggest pricing cheap just to get sales. One, it shows kind of proof of concept and your process, finding keywords, finding the right niches and stuff. So like in that way, it kind of proves it faster for you and it builds your confidence, which is super important, and it gives you the energy to want to keep making them because you're seeing sales come in. And secondly, it's going to help you with your goals later down the road, because if you want to get to 25T, or you want to get to whatever. Jennifer, how cheap? You look at when you go to put your pricing for your shirt, it'll break down the pricing. So I was, like I said, around James's price, the $14.99 or like $13.99 or a little bit less, just to whatever to get that sale, as long as I wasn't losing any money or paying any money in. You know, I was making like $1.50 or $1 or something off some of my first shirts, just like I said, to get that ball rolling and work on getting tiered up to other tiers. So I don't know, James, did you find that that's working for you, the $14.99 and pricing low just to get tiered up? Is that working for you? I hope it is. For me, it worked well. Pricing low, about that, like the $13 range, $12 range, or whatever it is, just where I'm making a little bit, just enough to call it a sale, basically, just to get my account rolling, get the information in, and then help me tier up. And now that I have 100, I'm at tier 100, so I'm not some guru or professional. I just sharing you with my experience, and I'm at 100 right now, and now since I got approved for 100, I've been pricing higher. I price anywhere from $16.99 to $19.99, depending on the design and whatever. James says, yeah, I just want to get to 100 designs and then raise. Yeah, that's what I would suggest. Once you get to like the 100 designs, which is quite a few for beginners, I would definitely raise your prices up to the $16.99 to the $19.99 range. And I've had good success with that. I sell more at the $16.99. Because a lot of people, I like that pricing point, and because a lot of my designs aren't crazy intricate or super hard, they're text based or whatever. So I find the $16.99 is really good. Let's see, what does it say? Amazon needs to do hoodies. They I believe are bringing that stuff. I think they're having sweatshirts and all that. I don't know if anyone's quite approved for that yet. I know they were testing some beta stuff, I think, recently. They did just release long sleeve shirts. I actually am allowed to do long sleeve shirts now. I was emailed about it, and I was approved to do long sleeves. And James says I just got approved for long sleeves as well. And I don't know if that's just me feeling special, or me and James are special, or if it was just you had to sell so much and get enough sales, and they just kind of blanket it to those people to do long sleeves. So that's pretty cool. But yes, they are bringing hoodies and stuff eventually. They're going to have all that stuff. They're just trying to get this this groundwork done with all the other stuff. So James says I got the email like 3 days ago. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I wasn't really either. I thought it was going to be more for the higher profile sellers when it came to it, and I was happy. I have a couple long sleeves uploaded, so we'll see. I haven't sold one quite yet, but I've only had it for a little bit, and I only have like a couple designs up. Okay, so we talked about tiering up. We talked about Amazon merch. We talked about the app over. We talked about its pricing point. Now let's talk a little bit about how to find like niches and find products or types of designs to sell. So for me, what I like to do is I like to find a niche. So let's say, I don't know, bowling. Let's talk about bowling. I bowled at 300. Let's talk about bowling. Okay, let's just say that's the niche we're going to go for. We're going to, I hope this isn't someone's like mainstream income is bowling merch shirts, but if it is, I'm sorry. But I would just go to Amazon's website, just the regular old website, and I would go to their search bar, and I would type in bowling t-shirts, and you can either, it normally pops up, it says for men or for women. I don't normally put that. I just want to know if someone was going to type in gift idea, bowling t-shirt, whatever, and then I would hit search. And then you're going to get, a few pages of people's shirts, what their design is, all that stuff. So what I do is I look for the designs that are selling well. So a key thing to look at. I can't I can't. Don't forget to mention trademarks. Yeah, careful of trademarks, guys. Make sure you're looking at that. But so I'd look and I'd see. You can normally tell what shirts are Amazon merch and what are not, especially with pricing and stuff. So anyway, look at what designs are selling. Okay, so if the first 3 designs have like 10, 20 5-star reviews, right? And the design says like, I don't know, something like eye bowl for 300s. I don't know, something, it'll say whatever, eye bowl for 300s, okay? You can look at that and you can go ahead and go, well, so people are looking for items that say eye bowl 300s or whatever it is, and you can go ahead and take that idea that and play off it, make it different, you know, whatever it is, like 300s for days, 300s for life, or can't stop my 300, or whatever it is when it comes to bowling. I hope you guys have any idea what bowling is. If you don't, I'm sorry. But anyway, but you can look at that, and because you get an idea that people are looking for shirts that fit that category or that niche, and they must have good keywords because they are selling. So that is a good way to kind of get an idea how to find niches and kind of what's selling. I've used the camping shirt designs before, where it's like if you're looking for a niche and it's camping or something, and you just type in camping t-shirt on Amazon, and you're going to see, let's say, someone that says a bunch of shirts that are selling well that says like, I love camping, but I can't without my s'mores, or something like that. Well, you know, people want shirts that reference camping and s'mores. So you can put in there, make a design saying, I only camp if I'm having s'mores, or s'mores for life, or s'mores camping life, hashtag, or something like that. And you know there's already a market for that item. So that's kind of a good way to find your niches a little bit. Type it in. Look to see what's selling well and make it your own. Don't just copy, you guys. There's that, you can get in trouble for that if you're directly copying like exactly what the design is 100%, or whatever. Just try not to do it exactly what those people are doing. Try to make it different. Try to change it. Make it your own way. Make it fresh, but still using those keywords and those things that they are searching for anyway. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea. Let me know in the comments, does that kind of help you guys out when you're looking for ideas or types of things to sell when it comes to Amazon merch? So let me know in the comments if that made sense at all. What are we talking about in the comments, you guys? Get out of here with that. But let me know if that helped you guys at all with that. And you guys, I want to talk with you, not just at you. So make sure you guys are in the comments, and make sure you guys smash that like button. I do appreciate it, for sure. Lala is tripping, James? Is that what's going on? Lala eats fingernails. Well, you know, that's kind of strange. Let's not do that. Let's not eat fingernails. But yeah. Anyway. Alright, so we talked about the niches a little bit, how to find some ways to sell it and find things like that. Another little topic I want to talk to you guys about, and I don't know if anyone's talked about it before, or I haven't really seen much information about it, and you guys let me know if you know about it, or James got sidetracked. James, you're supposed to pay attention to me, man. We're supposed to have a conversation. What is going on? You got sidetracked. Is there a way to convert existing design to long sleeve? I think, I'm not 100%. I just, on Over, the app, it saves the design, so I just re-upload it into a long sleeves shirt and basically redo the whole process. But the design's already done, and your keywords and everything, the only thing you'll have to change is if you say like a t-shirt or whatever, you just long sleeve. Sorry. So that would be the only thing, and I think you would just re-upload it as a long sleeve. It would be cool if there was a way you can just like convert it, but I don't think there is as of yet. I think you would literally have to re-upload the design, redo the process, but you can copy and paste pretty much everything from your t-shirt one to your long sleeve one. So I feel like my keywords and descriptions suck. Oh, okay, we can talk about that, James, a little bit. that goes back to what I was saying with looking at those good selling designs. You can literally click on the shirt that, let's say we go back to camping or bowling or whatever, and you see like the first 3 shirts are selling amazing, okay? You can actually click on that shirt and look to see what their one description is, or their product information, or whatever that is on that shirt. And you can look at those keywords that they're actually using for their shirt and having success with, and you can basically know that those keywords are working. So you can take those keywords and apply them to your shirt, as long as they are in, you know, the realm of what, you know, your shirt is about. So if it's about camping, you know, and they're using, you know, like in their little, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, sorry, but in that little area where it's like product information or product details, and you could write like, I love camping, I love being outdoors with my family, friends, having s'mores around the campfire, you know, or something like that. And bam, those are a bunch of keywords. You look like you were trying to not say yeah, like, it's kind of weird. Like, when we talk about merch and stuff, guys, like, you want to stay away from copy, but it's keywords. So keywords are a little different. Those are fair game for, as long as it's referencing your design of shirt. So keywords, copy all you want, okay? They're just more indicators to your customer about your design for them to find you. So designs, don't steal, don't copy. Look at it, redesign it into your own original design. Keywords, I don't care, copy all those. Copy all the designs. James says, yeah, there are certain YouTubers that are all for copying designs. You know, everyone does things different. I'm just speaking on my behalf and what I do and I feel you should do, or I feel I should do. I don't think copying like directly what they do is necessarily what you should do. Like, you can take an idea that they have and rework it, or just change it up a little bit, you know. So just don't copy like exactly, like don't take a picture and put it right on your shirt and then try to market it a little different, you know. Try to take it and use a little creativity, a little brain work, and do it your own. Gotta go, Miss Deals. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'll see you later. So yeah, so everyone's a little different. I just don't like the whole exact copy and do, like, I'll take the design and I like it, rework it, and especially if it's text related, you know, it's not that hard to add a different word or a couple different words, or make the sentence a little bit different, and then rework it as your own. And I think it is a little bit better that way. So we talked about it's free. We talked about an app to use. Talked about pricing points. We talked about niches a little bit. Now, one thing, back to what I was going to say, that I think some people don't mention. I don't know. I haven't really heard a lot of people mention about it when it comes to merch, when it comes to shirt designs. And that is, make designs, okay, that can be bought in multiples, okay? James says, how long would you say you spent on a design? Not that long, James, honestly. Probably like, I don't know, depending, like from start to end with like research and stuff on it, probably like 20-ish minutes maybe. And I'm just being very general. I don't know, because designing text-based stuff is pretty easy, and I'm pretty creative, so I can get through it pretty quick. But all right, back to what I was saying. Design t-shirts, okay, that can be bought in multiples by one person. And I don't know if you guys know kind of what I mean by that, but think about designs where if someone's buying it, they can buy multiples for family members or something. So like, I have a couple that sell well, so I can't really share exactly. I'm trying to give you an example. I mean, you could do even like, you could think about it in the Dr. Seuss sense, where thing one, thing two, we all saw that design a long time ago. You know, that's like an example kind of where if you buy one, you kind of got to buy the other one. Or, you know, if you buy multiples, like family, like James was saying, like family reunions or things like that, where it's like, I don't know, like something family related. I can't give you my design. I look like I eat fingers, but don't I? Who are you people, man? Churches, yeah, churches are good ones. Definitely, James. I don't know what the people are saying in the comments. You guys, these comments are crazy tonight. It's kind of fun though, isn't it? Just a little different. Yeah, so churches would be a good one. Where a lot of times when churches have events, they like to have the leaders of the churches or the people kind of running the shift or whatever, have them in a specific shirt. So let's say the kids that are there, or people can identify them almost like a uniform without being a uniform, can identify them as the people. And so you could, make a shirt design that would fit that category, and that can be bought in multiples, where it says like, ain't nothing but a church thing or something like that. I don't know. Ain't nothing but a church thing. Don't you take my design. I just thought of that. I'm gonna make a shirt out of that. Ain't nothing but a church thing. But whatever it may be when it comes to like church related or something that someone can buy in bulk, buy 5 or 8 of them, because that's how many people are going to be working that night, and they want them all to be the same. One shirt, I got the brains in the family. Second shirt, I mean, you could do things like that where it plays off each other. It's a little bit harder because when it's like making them buy 2 shirts that are different locations in a way, that can be kind of hard. But they still sell, and they'll still probably get recommended that shirt. But more of what I mean is like buying like shirts that say a mom's looking at a shirt, she can buy 4 of those items, those 4 same shirts that would work for her 4 kids or whatever. I don't know. I can't give you my designs, guys. I can't. But just even if you're kind of like, what is he talking about? Well, maybe just even thinking about it a little bit will kind of get the ideas flowing and that rolling in that way of doing that. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff I wanted to talk about a little bit today. James, I know you requested. I don't know if any of this is helping you at all. James says you can target holiday events too. Yes, yeah, you can target holidays, anything like holiday parties. People buy multiples of shirts for that, where it's like, say you're going with a group of like 3 or 4 people, and you guys are kind of like the people that are just having to go. They could all get 4 or 5 shirts saying, like, I'm only here because I have to, or something like that, and buy multiples or something like that. So it's kind of hard to tell you exactly without giving you my designs away. So just I hope that it makes you think differently and just gives you an idea of different ways to think when you're creating shirts. You could look at it and think it a little different. I think that $1 is clickbait. I said $. I'm not sure what you meant by that. But anyway, but yeah, James, is there anything that, I know you were the one that requested this, is there anything else you want to cover that we can talk about? I gave you a big shout out for that donation. I'm doing it again. Thank you so much for that. And also, is there anything else? Dude, just being able to talk. Yeah, James, absolutely. And if you guys are kind of new to the stream and the way I kind of do things, like I really want to just talk to people and have a good time and learn together. So, and that's a big thing, and James just touched on it there, is if you don't have that person or that outlet to talk or understand a little bit of what's going on in your business or your life, like it's hard, man. It's a struggle. It really is. My family, like I've told you guys before, they'll ask me like, how's business? And I'll try to explain something to them, and it just, you can see them hitting it in their head, like, what are you talking? They just don't understand it, and you can't have a good conversation. So for me, this is amazing. I love being able to have a conversation with you guys and really just, this guy or gal in the comments, man, crazy. But just having that conversation with somebody is just so exciting, and it's energizing, and it just makes you want to continue. And James, you really touched on it, and that's one thing I really, really like about doing live stream is you can just, Donna says just ignore. I can't ignore you though, Donna. I can't. But just having that person to talk to about it, or just anything to get ideas flowing or think differently. On one of my last live stream, someone told me about something I had no idea about when it came to like keyboards, and I learned something, and it was just awesome. It was super, super fun. And I know these live streams, mine are not super organized, and they're just kind of all over the place. And I hope you guys are okay with that. I hope you guys are having a good time, and it means a lot to me that you guys are here to do that. But any questions, guys? Anything? Eggnog? Were you drinking some eggnog, James? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything? I want to hang out. I want to talk. We're almost at an hour, so maybe we'll stop at the hour mark, which is normal, I guess, for my live streams. They normally go for about an hour. Not good for replayability, but hey, I'm having a good time. You guys are here. It's really fun for me. So, any questions? And you guys can ask anything about merch, since that's what the topic we're on, or ask about eBay, Amazon, anything. Jennifer, oh, you just made me. You know, trolls are okay, Jennifer, for now. We'll kind of leave them alone for right now. Listing on eBay, eating dinner, and listening. I'm good at multitasking. Very good. Multitasking is important. Donna says, is merch more profitable than Amazon? It depends on how you look at it. They are both Amazon, but it really just depends. It really depends on what you feel and what you can do. Amazon merch in the beginning won't be. It'll be slower and not as much profit to start with, and not as accessible because you have a lot of rules, and you're only allowed so many designs. So you have to get to a certain point to be where it'll end up being maybe more profitable. You don't put like really any money into merch if you do it like the way I'm doing it. So in that way it can be more profitable. But if you get to 1,000 designs, 10,000 designs, you might end up be putting more out for more people, more designers, more things like that. So I think for the quickness and the speed and the scalability that you can do quicker, Amazon, like FBA, is definitely more profitable and faster. But long term, when you have so many designs and so much, Amazon merch could be more profitable than Amazon FBA, because you're not putting a bunch of money into it, like buying products and stuff. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. James says, once the design sells, if it keeps selling, you're still earning. Yeah, that's one thing I really, really like about merch, and I think, James, you do as well, is it can be passive in a way. I don't want to say completely, because you do have maintenance, you do have to upload and things like that. But it's also, like I said, I haven't uploaded in a couple days, and I'm still making money on designs that are already uploaded. So in a way, it can be passive. So I really like it for that reason. So say if you become really, really good and you got 10,000 designs and you go on vacation for 2 weeks and those designs are still selling, well, you're making money on those designs every time they sell, regardless if you're at home or not. So that's kind of FBA too. In a way, you can leave while things are still selling. So any more questions? Any more thing you guys want to bring up? Once the design sells, if it keeps selling, you're still earning off that. Yes, that is 100% true, yes. Can you design the entire shirt, or is it just front or front and back? I like shirts where I think as of right now, that's just the front, and you can do the back. I think that's kind of, and you guys kind of like got to think of like how big of a company they are, and like how many shirts they sell like every day. If they're having, they can't really, it's harder to push that product faster if you're having to do the front and then the arms and then the back. So for them, they can kind of, it's easier like on a product line where you can go, okay, prints it on the front, then it goes down the conveyor belt, it flips over, and then they can print the back or whatever. So as of right now, it's just the front and back. Maybe down the road they'll do sleeves and everything else. So I think just for them, the scalability of that and the being able to do it quicker and stuff is better just doing front and back for now. Any more questions? Any more things you guys want to talk about at all? I'd appreciate anything. I'm here hanging out. Merch is young. Yeah, merch is very young. It's crazy. Can you design the entire, or is it just front and back? Just front and back right now. It's already big, James. Like it's kind of crazy. Amazon, when they do something, they normally take over the world. That's just kind of what Amazon does. But yeah, it's gonna be. That's why you guys need to get into it right now. Just get into it now and just start learning the process, because it's only gonna get better, bigger, more crazy from here. So the longer you wait, the more you're kind of putting yourself behind. There's an echo in here. I know what you're saying. Yeah, there's an echo in here. There's an echo in the chat. James, that's funny. You guys are funny. But hey, any more questions? Oh my god, you guys are awesome. These trolls are funny, man. Like, trolls that are funny, I like them. I like trolls sometimes. The other ones are, but some of these trolls, you guys are awesome. You're fun. Making this more fun for everybody in a way. It takes away from the content a little bit, but it's a little bit fun. How are my eBay sales? They're all right. Not too bad. Like I said, and you guys know some of my past videos. I have been doing a little bit of eBay, but most of my focus right now is Amazon FBA. So I'm still selling stuff. I have a couple things to ship out tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I'll probably print them off either tomorrow or tonight. But I haven't been uploading a lot on Amazon. Mine's high, one a day, dead the next day. Yeah, you just got to be consistent with eBay listing. Try to list more often. It helps with the algorithm, checking your keywords, pricing competitively, and know what people are buying right now. Like, toys are really good right now, but I've been selling some RA items on there, and that's been going good. So eBay is one of those things. You just got to put the work in, and things will kind of work out. If you haven't seen some of my past videos about what to do with like dead inventory, if you're having troubles not selling stuff, you can watch one of those. It's about like putting things on sale, blowing them out, what to do with inventory that's not selling. And if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check that out. That give you some good ideas on what to do with some of that inventory. Any more questions? Any more things you guys want to talk about? Because I don't mind. And you guys have been awesome. You guys smashed that like button today. I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't, smash that like button. And also, if you guys are new and haven't been to this channel before, you guys should subscribe. Or, it'd be fun for all of us. Hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification, and you guys will get notified when I go live. James says, I bought a 12 by 28 storage shed for eBay for your office. Cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah. I definitely, when I end up getting a new place, which I will eventually, we're going to get a nice garage in there so I can set up my Amazon and my eBay stuff in there. So definitely having that space is great. I redonated dead inventory. Yeah, that's definitely something. Yep, that's what I talked about in one of my videos, redonating and or giving it to somebody. Redonating, you can donate an item. So say you spend $5 on an item, at least where I live, and you bought it for $5, didn't sell. Well, you can donate it back and get a coupon and use that coupon in store to save probably $5 on your purchase. So you get your money back that way. Plus, you get a slip for charity and or donation slip that you can write off a value of that donation. So if the value was a couple dollar item that you spent on it, well, you can claim on your taxes a couple dollars for that donation back. So kind of a double whammy, triple whammy, whatever you want to say. And yeah, you can mitigate your losses. So my Goodwill gives 20% coupons for donations. Yeah, I think mine's 20 or 25. It might be 20. I think I said 25 before, but I think it's 20. 80% of everything I get, blazers, suits, and other men's clothes, I get for $1. Not bad. Well, then you can kind of make up more money. If you get it for $1, you donate it, and you get a coupon for 20% off, and you spend $100, something like that. You could actually make money on that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Blazers and stuff where I live are all pretty expensive. So, and I don't do a ton of clothes, so it is what it is. Any more questions, guys? Anything? I get all my inventory from storage auctions. You would not believe the amount of clothes you find. Yeah, I bet. Rebecca, that would, too many clothes, too much clothes, and I don't like super big things that don't sell quickly. So I don't want to hold a bunch of inventory that are just bunch of stuff that I can't sell very quickly. So I try to stay with smaller items, or if they're bigger and they're faster selling or really expensive, then I'll pick them up. So any more things you guys want to talk about? You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys are so much fun. You guys are putting stuff in the comments, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys appreciate it too, that we can talk as like a community kind of here, and the comments are coming through, and I hope that's fun. I have to look into storage units. I've been told about them. It's just one of those things that's you got to put that time aside to learn it a little bit, and you also have to have outlets for bigger items, I would say, because a lot of times there's furniture and stuff like that, furniture in there, or people put crap that they can't get rid of. So James says, I'm not ready to gamble on them yet. Yeah. It is a gamble sometimes, for sure. You just kind of got to figure out if you want to risk it or not. But like I said, make sure you have an outlet for like furniture or place to store stuff, or know that you're going to have to actually pay probably sometimes to get rid of stuff like computer parts and old TVs and things like that. You actually have to pay to get rid of them. So also think about that when you're doing your storage auctions as well. Any other questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? Sorry, yeah, I did an all-night event last night. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know my days right now. But yesterday, James says, do you sell much locally? And then are you full-time reselling, or hey, okay, we'll do both those questions. Yes, I am a full-time reseller, okay? And do I do much locally? Not a lot. James, not a lot. The only reason for it is, I mean, I do buy stuff locally. I just don't sell a whole lot locally. The fact is, I live in a very small town, so my local game is very limited. It's like literally my town I live in, I don't have a stoplight. Nope, no stoplight. I have to drive like 15 minutes or 20 minutes to a town that's a little bit bigger, that has like a Walmart, Target, all that kind of stuff. And then the other way, another 20 minutes, has like one stoplight as well. So my local game is pretty subpar, and the strong stuff that sells locally is like stuff I don't deal with, which is like cars and furniture and oh my god, and stuff like that. So I don't really deal with that a whole lot. But I have bought some stuff to resell, and I have sold a few things. And I have a few big items that I do need to resell locally, and I will. But I definitely could do more, but my time is also spread very thin on a lot of different things. So it's definitely something I should do more, James, and I'm not giving myself any excuses. I should do it more. But just for the time, productivity, productiveness of it, I just haven't, because I feel like my time can be better put elsewhere. But I definitely think it's important for a lot of different people, especially if you're living in big areas. Like, you can make a killing. Like, I know some people that all they do is buy from people, and they make a full-time living just from people wherever they live, just locally, and flipping it and flipping and flipping it. So just because where I live, it's not very suitable. It's very low ceiling when it comes to local stuff, and unless I want to get into like flipping cars or flipping furniture and stuff like that. So for now, not so much. Anything else? Someone had asked if I was full-time. Yes, I'm full-time. I think I answered that, but I'm going to re-answer it. So I'm in Phoenix. We only have 76 good... Only? You only have 76. See, I'm sometimes jealous of that, guys. Like, James said he's got to drive an hour. I have to drive like about two and a half hours to get down to like the meat of the city, where there's Goodwills and Savers and stuff like that. So like sometimes I'm like, if I had 76 Goodwills, man, I would be a millionaire. I love where I'm at, but so yeah, I'm James, man. We got a lot of similarities, man. I'm jealous too. Like the people that live like in Texas and stuff, that literally it's warm all the time, and they can just drive and go to garage sales all year round. Ugh, jealous. For me, in Minnesota, half the year just sucks. I don't even know where there is a Goodwill bins or outlet. check the online stuff. I literally have to go for it. I missed that last one. Sorry. You guys can go online too to check. Just type in looking for Goodwill outlets and stuff like that. Donna says I would like to try the bins. All right, so there's a little bit of it's not controversy or anything. It's between like Goodwill outlets and bins. The weigh-in pays, okay? If you're a clothes seller, I think it's great. And I'm going to speak specifically to my area where I live. We have a couple of them. We have 1 or 2 Goodwill weigh-in pays, is what I call them, or bins. And then we have like a Salvation Army one. So I'm going to speak just on my behalf. I went there when I started eBay, and did I find stuff to resell? Yes. Okay, I did. Was it a high volume and very high quality and or expensive stuff? No. Okay, and this is just specific to my area. I would go, and it was I don't want to say struggle, but it was kind of a struggle. Like I would find stuff and I would make not that much on them, but I was also there for way too long, if that makes any sense. I would go, let's say, for a full day, 8 hours, and I'd buy a bunch of stuff that was like clothes, and it would take forever, and it would I don't know, it wasn't great for me. Okay, I found stuff to resell. I did find some stuff at the time for Amazon, so you can do it, and it just depends on your place. Like I know a guy who lives in Texas, and this guy finds video games, he finds cameras, he finds like expensive stuff at the bins. But here in Minnesota where I live, they don't do that. I swear it. Like I've found some stuff like randomly, but he consistently finds it where he lives every day, like Game Boys, Nintendo games, video game consoles, you know, expensive cameras. Like, you know, he finds the stuff at the bins all day long. Because I think here in Minnesota, they actually sort it and go through it, and they pull those items, and they sell them at the actual store, or they sell them on their online store. So I think it really just depends on your area, and you need to do your research and check it yourself. I mean, I have made money on them, so you can make money on them, and it's a good place maybe to start when you first start and you don't have a lot of capital or anything like that. Definitely check them out. But at least lately when I've looked at them, sustainability is just, unless you're a clothes seller, then they're probably really good for you. But since I'm not, it's just not super sustainable. So you have to do your own research. I'll leave it at that. Do your own research. Anything else you guys want to talk about? That was a good one. Yeah, for sure. Anything else in the comments, you guys? We are over an hour about. Live shows are so much. Yeah, man, James, for sure. I love doing live shows. And let's see, what does this guy say? Yeah. Because you're trolling, guy. That's why I'm not reading your comments. Duh. Even though I just read one. But, yeah, the live shows are fun. I have a good time. Yeah, Donna, thank you for coming by for sure. You know, I try to tell you guys, like, this is for us. This is, you know, for me, I want to talk to you guys. You know, I don't always want to talk at you. I want to make videos, and I want to go live, and I want to talk between people. It's really fun for me. You know, and you guys know that's why I had brought up the PayPal thing. If you guys want to donate to this channel, this cause, because I mean I've been here for almost 70 minutes, and I don't really make anything off this, guys, and that's fine. I want to be here. I want to talk to you guys. I want to have a good time with you guys and conversate. And it's like I said before, where if you don't have that person, that person to talk to, that outlet, then things become tough sometimes. So that's why I really like doing this for sure, and I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming. You guys are amazing. If you guys haven't hit that like button, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new and you want to subscribe and come back for another show, go ahead, do that, and hit the bell notification. But if there's nothing else, you guys, you don't have any real burning questions to ask, then I'm going to get out of here. I got to run to the store, get some normal people stuff, so I need some cream and some lettuce, some bird food. But if you guys don't have anything, yeah, there you go, James. Put the word out. Don't forget to tip the man. I'll take it. And I do really appreciate it. And you guys can leave me a message, and I'll try to respond to you. And hopefully I can get that super chat going so it'll be a little bit more fun and interactive as well. But I really do appreciate it. I'm going to head out. I don't think you guys have any more questions. If you do, quickly put them in, and I'll answer them. But if not, coffee because Minnesota's cold tonight. Yeah, freaking right it is. It's cold. Definitely. I still got to show you guys my coffee mug that changes to the Marauders map on Harry Potter, which is freaking cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. But hey, Donna, see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, James, thank you so much again. Thank you so much for doing that donation. I really, really, really appreciate it. Jennifer, yes, I know I'll show you with my cup eventually, but not right now. I will, though. I will definitely show you that cup eventually. But that's all I got. Thanks for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. How's it going, Ray, man? I'm about to end this this whole ordeal. So if you had a question really quick, I'll answer it. But if not, I got to get going. I'll give him like a couple seconds. Awesome video tonight. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. So, all right. You got till my finger hits this on the screen. If you have any more questions. Any more questions? Anything at all? I'm getting closer. It's almost there. Thanks, James. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Pocket Prophet out.